Hey guys, this is Shayna Johnson, and I am coming to you from the Starbucks parking lot, where my little brother works currently, and where I used to work for about 4 years. It was my first job when I was 16. Now, I just got off the phone, or Haytel, with Pastor Sensei Brian, and we just taught karate, and he said one of my biggest gripes is that every time I order something from Starbucks, and if you know Pastor Brian, he talks about this in his sermons, how much he loves Starbucks, how it's one of his favorite things, but he said his biggest gripe is that he goes there, he knows like the sizes and his drink, you know, it's not like his first time going there, but he said, how come the barista always repeats it back to me and doesn't say it like I said it? They repeat it, he or she repeats it totally different, and it makes me sound like an idiot. I know how to order my Starbucks drink. So, for example, if you order, say you want I want a caramel latte with non-fat milk, and I want it hot. Oh, make sure it's grande, but could I have 3 shots of espresso? I want sugar-free caramel, and could you add extra caramel sauce? Holy moly! Really? Like, how do you remember that? So one of my biggest questions that I always got asked was, how do you remember all those drinks? Like, how do you even remember that? Starbucks, being, you know, the huge, awesome company that it is, and it's always one of the top Fortune 100 companies, they have this system on the side of the cup, right? So you usually mark it. Now, the barista will mark it for you. This one isn't marked because my brother made my drink for me, and he did it as I said what I wanted. So I got to put iced or hot. This is backwards, which is sad, but if you can flip this image around in your screen, I don't know if you could do that. The way a Starbucks drink is memorized and drilled into every barista is the iced or hot first, decaf, shots, size, syrup, milk, custom, and drink. So the way I would remember that drink, let's see if I remember it. You said a hot, triple, because the shots come next, grande, size comes next, sugar-free caramel in the syrup box, non-fat in the milk box, extra caramel sauce in the custom box, and the drink would be a caramel latte. Boom! In your face, right? Isn't that cool though? Like, they have this great system of how to market and how the baristas are going to memorize it. Because if you just spew that out, it's all going in my head, and I'm organizing it in my brain to go with this. And you are just, it's like boot camp, Starbucks boot camp. They train their baristas well, and they have awesome training for teamwork and being a partner. I love this company. If I had more time in the day, I would still work for them. I loved working here. So shout out to Starbucks, and that's how you order your drink. So remember, iced or hot. If it is decaf, you would say decaf. If you're going to add extra shots of espresso, because a grande caramel latte only comes with 2 shots of espresso, you would say triple. The size, grande. The syrup, I want sugar-free caramel, if you make that modification. The milk was non-fat. The custom was extra caramel sauce, and the drink was a caramel latte. Now, say you're like, listen, I want a iced venti soy chai. That's all you have to say. Iced venti soy chai. Say you want an iced venti 4-pump chai, 2-pump mocha soy chai. There's so many modifications. Say you just want a grande caramel latte. That's all you say. It's very easy once you get used to it. Now, the difference is with people ordering, you don't know all the modifications. But that's cool. That's cool. That's why they say it back to you. So just a shout out to all the Starbucks baristas, because you guys totally rock it when you say it back to them. Make sure that you say it back to them that way, because you guys know that you're supposed to, number 1. And number 2, just don't say it back differently because, you know, you want to say it a different way than the customer. Apparently, the customers are feeling a little bit taken back. And, like, they feel like you are trying to tell them, like, you're not saying it right, or you don't know how to order. So, customers, keep that in mind. Starbucks baristas, keep that in mind. Beautiful. Starbucks world is a better place. All right, that's how you order your Starbucks drink, or whatever you want. If you need any more modifications or ideas, let me know. I'll talk to you guys soon.